Hi, I'm Delusion Dispeller, and no, I do not have a cat on top of my head. She's actually behind me on the chair. She's a beautiful kitty, Kara kitty. There she is, my pretty kitty. She's a lovely kitty. Anyways, so we are going to talk about some traits that I have before mentioned in my videos. And we're going to talk about what these traits really mean instead of what I thought they meant. So, here we go. Denial. Denial is not a defense mechanism used in narcissistic abuse, such as to rewrite history or reality. That's not called denial, apparently. When a narcissist seems to be denying what he or she did, rewriting history, telling it like they decide to see it, they are very aware of what they're doing and are using this actual tactic in order to avoid getting in trouble with being caught. Denial in reality has something more to do with a person that's facing something so painful that they can't handle it. So basically they kind of block it out. Such as someone that might be terminally ill and that person acting like the person's okay. That's denial. Denial is not when a narcissist says, oh, that never happened. They are denying, but it's not denial as in the psychological mechanism. Okay. Self-absorption. Self-absorption kind of deals with what I said earlier. I used to say, well, the narcissist is self-absorbed because they're trying to hide inner inferiority. Not true. There's no underlying inferiority that they're trying to cover up. They're self-absorbed because of what I said earlier about how they were raised to believe that they were all that, so to speak. And there really are people that sincerely believe that about themselves. Rationalization is trying to find a reason for why a painful thing has happened. It prevents anxiety and avoids fearful situations. Actual rationalization is. Rationalization is not where somebody's making a whole bunch of excuses. That's something entirely different, and that is what you'll see the narcissists and predators do. It means that the person is resisting standards that he does not want to follow. In order to get you off of his or her back, they will make excuses, not rationalize. They'll make excuses. If you see this one time, you're going to see it more than one time. You can be sure that you'll see it more than one time. They know that what they did was not okay in whatever circumstance it is. There is no excuse for it, really, but they will try to make excuses because simply you buy them. You buy their excuses. Dr. Phil always says you teach people how to treat you. This just is more proof of this. Okay, Dr. Simon talks about reactive aggression. Reactive aggression is based on fear. People with this type of aggression just want whatever is threatening them to go away and leave them alone. That's reactive aggression. Predatory aggression is sneaky, hidden, unexpected, and not based on fear or anger, but on the desire to victimize or control another person. That's what you see with psychopaths and narcissists. Some narcissists. Because as I said, most narcissists don't care if you know what they're up to. But occasionally you will run into almost what I call the psychopathic narcissist, or narcissists with psychopathic tendencies, because narcissists have a lot of mixed disorders. They're not just always only narcissists. A lot of them are bipolar. Some of them have some borderline tendencies. Many of them have paranoid schizophrenia, or at least paranoid delusions, I guess you could say. Fear. A fear has a pinpointed source, like a fear of spiders, but it's also called a phobia, once you know what the source is. Now, there's also anxiety. Anxiety is something that you fear, but you can't pinpoint a source for. Kind of like the fight or flight response. It's an unsettled feeling inside of you that just kind of engulfs every aspect of your life, or many aspects of your life, but you can't figure out why you're feeling this. That's anxiety. Now, this is kind of interesting. I love this when Dr. Simon talked about this. There's a difference between neurotics versus a disturbed character. A neurotic has excessive anxiety, excessive feelings like I guess, of impending doom or something they're afraid that might happen. A disturbed character doesn't have enough anxiety, which is why they can act and speak the way they do, cruelly, tactlessly to people. If they had enough anxiety, they wouldn't do what they did to other people. Makes total sense to me. Anyway, stay tuned. My goofy husband in the background, destroying my video as usual. Sal, would you like to say something to my viewing audience? Duck down, they can't see you. That's my goofy husband. Can you act normal now? Apparently not. Okay. Anyways, this has been Delusion Dispeller, and I will be right back, I believe, with the next and last part of my video series.